Hoi hoi hoi, hello hello, it is Iron Lex, I'm back for another stream, there we go, game up, hooray! Let's turn this down a little bit, turn it up so that there's sound in the beginning, but yeah, hello hello! We're back, more Atomic Heart, of course, more robots and Zomplanes to hunt. Oh, hi Lilith, you want to say hello too? No, just it is sleeping chair time apparently. Yeah. We're gonna keep going with this after new week, new us, right? It's also first new week of a new month. Who knows what will happen? Anything could happen in this new month, new week. Oi, hope everybody's having a good old day, morning, evening, whatever it is in your time zone. And yeah, let's just jump on in, see what happens. I'm going to guess decently close to the end of the game, like. We've gotten all 8 of the hidden spots. We're kind of on the far end of the map where like it might expand more this way, or it might. What is more likely is that it's going to send us like back towards like the collective complex, because I don't feel like we ever went there or really needed to be in this area for anything aside from going to the testing ground. So I'm guessing we're going back there after, but yeah, because we've been like everywhere else, so either it's gonna be just underground and no more like stuff in general, because now we're going to the lighthouse. Oh, what's this? Just a random thing in the middle of the ocean? Maybe that's where we're going. Under the sea, that's where we're going. Probably not, hopefully. I'm gonna keep the rocket launcher on the off chance that there is a fight. You never know. We're gonna get rid of those though. I'll reduce the amount a little bit. Like, I might have overkill it with how much. And I would like to have some inventory space, just in case. Yeah, let's see what they have to say for us in the lighthouse. Oh. He's not gonna be in the sequel of this game. Why does this look kind of arena-ish? That thing better not come alive and start chasing me. I'm just saying. There doesn't seem to be a way back up once I go down there. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that got locked off. Alright, well, good thing we got everything. Oh good, that thing is coming alive. Alright, so what's inside the stomach? Giant robot. Oh good. Okay, good.
Isn't that what I just said?
Oh, okay. Could you stand still for a moment? Okay, ow. What am I stuck on? What? Okay, do you just have like sensors that let you just fucking... Ow, okay. Oh, come on. That didn't hit you? Alright, get him. Okay, why can you just do fucking cheap shots with your laser apparently? Okay, it didn't reload. Are you kidding me? There we go. Reload, please. Oh, okay, that went completely off mark. Okay, can this thing just fucking dodge however it wants or something? Okay, sure. Oh, okay, what is going on? How did that... Okay. Why does it just fucking get to lock on like that? Like, even when I've tried to dodge, it doesn't... There we go. It also apparently does not care much for the rockets. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. Finally getting hit by the rockets, even though I wasted so many. Okay, it has like a super delay where it locks onto you. Oh god. Okay, it is not taking damage from this at all, so... I do not feel like they're letting you try and dodge it even half the time. Oh good, it's going into super mode. Exactly what this thing needed. Oh, ow. What the fuck? How much damage? Okay, I don't have any big ones, I guess, so... Might be... Is it even taking damage? I don't feel like it's taking much damage at all. Okay, we're out of ammo on this gun. And I don't feel like it took, like, any damage from it. I can't fucking move, game! What the fuck was that, boss? That was a completely different thing than any other boss has been in this game so far. What the hell? Couldn't fucking move half the time.
Authorization.
Okay, I see. That's what we're doing today. Well, this gun didn't really feel like it did much, but sure. Ooh, the laser was just bullshit. What the hell? Alright, a couple more mediums, I guess. Like, I got it to half. I just feel like it didn't let me do damage to it half the time. What the hell? Alright, let's try with this gun to begin with, I guess. Oh, okay. It doesn't... Okay, thanks for... Screenshot? What do you mean screenshot? How do I take a screenshot with that?
Drop is the latest design in the field of biomechanics. To put it simply, it is a hydraulic pump.
Isn't that what I just said?
Fucking Tin Man.
Okay, so this weapon is much better at dealing with this guy. Ow, what the hell? This game hasn't really had really fast enemies so far, too much. I swapped to the rocket launcher game. Ow. Ah, damn it. Can I get... Dude, could you just fucking reload your weapon? Sometimes it feels like he, on purpose, doesn't reload his weapon. Okay, can I just get to move? Okay, thanks game, that didn't fucking go even remotely close to where you told me it would go. It was in the fucking middle. Ow. Let me move, please. Who would have thought this fucking pump droid would be the thing that actually finally got me to die? Okay. Can I get to move? Jesus. Not now, body. Ow. Okay, we got a bot in chat that I gotta deal with, and we got this bot that I gotta deal with, and I can't fucking get a second to think about what to do here. Oh, some might hit him. Okay, that went under him. Oh, well, that hit him at least. Get deaded. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Ow! Fuck that thing. Oh, neat. He opened the path for us. Ain't that handy? Oh, he's so goopy. Okay, let's not fight any of those ever again. Gee, that was not fun at all. Fucking hell. Alright, well, out of that, we have some of this left, but we have a lot of it in storage, so it's not like we're running short. Man, what was my plan to get up to the lighthouse if that guy didn't come out to try and kill me and then subsequently just fucking break everything so that I could actually get up? I feel like I was kind of stuck down here without that. Oh well, up we go. Ah, it's not yellow for once, it's white. Finally a different color. Right, well. Oh, good, cutscene again.
Whoa, that thing was dangerous. I didn't know if I could handle it.
And there are much more powerful robots out there. Real combat robots are far deadlier.
There aren't any combat bots here.
Not yet, but once Collective launches, they will be everywhere. And 2 of them will be equipped with beta connectors. Do you have any idea how much blood will be spilled because of one person's private ambitions?
You in the rings are driving me nuts. When are you assholes gonna stop trying to pull my strings?
Oh, well, Bye, rings.
Done. Happy now?
Good decision, Comrade Major. I have no doubt that it saved lives. Perhaps many more than I can imagine.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, no, totally they didn't have any sort of tracker on where you are, what you're saying, and what you did, and where you were about to when you threw them. Nah, totally not. I'm sure it's fine. Everything's fine. Just gotta ban this bot from the chat. Alright, let's get our weapon out again. Hi, Lilith. Evening? Oh, could you say for now? No, hi, no, she wants to. She wants cuddles now, apparently. Like, no loot, no nothing. Oh, we got an achievement. I was at 42 apparently, so I should now be at like 43, 44, because it is a bit uneven on how many they give. Oh, that's a lot of them.
Crap, what a surprise. Why'd they freeze up?
The access code has been successfully extracted from Petrov's neuropolymer memory. Combat mode has been disabled, and the robots have returned to their normal status. Well done, my boy. Everyone who was able to hide and survive owes you their lives. You've done me proud.
Thank you, sir. What now?
Come back to Chelome, get a checkup, and take some leave. You've earned it. I'll deal with the fallout from this mess.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
You didn't tell Sechenov about Filatova. Are you still planning to meet with her?
I want to see this evidence she says is so important.
Dr. Sechenov isn't going to like it, you know.
So don't tell him.
I'm sure he doesn't know at all. Through Charles. What? Okay, I didn't see this before. So, I also don't see how to get to it. Is this not a case of they just put it here and it's like a placeholder? Maybe it's boss loot holder or something, and they never took it out, because I'm really not seeing how to get into there. Oh. Sorry that we're doing this music and I don't even keep going. It's like, I guess maybe this was here before. Please. Okay, thank goodness. I was gonna be sad. Yeah, I'm not seeing an easy way to get this. Also, this is red melting hot, it looks like, but unlike all the other times I touch anything that's even remotely hot, it's like, it's fine. Yeah, it's straight down there. Oh. Alright, thanks P3 for grabbing that so nicely. Guess it wasn't close enough. Yeah, it's like straight down from here. Can't go there. Maybe there's an underground passage or something I just didn't see further in there, but like nothing here. And this would be like where I'd put it. It would be a real roundabout way to go, have me go somewhere else, I feel like. But alright, sure. Laser. Maybe I can jump into this water and go around. Not seeing an underwater like passage or anything. This side at least. Swim to freedom! We can make it out! Man, I wonder what those barriers are actually made of. Like, what? like hard light construct were they able to make apparently back in 1955? If only the Soviets had won. We would have all this technology in today, and even better.
I don't see Larissa's body, so she must have gotten past the Trophus.
Yeah, I'm really not seeing a way I could have, like, made around. I'm not gonna bother trying to look. I feel like it's just one of those cases where it was a placeholder for maybe the loot of the boss, or there's a underground that I am going to eventually get to go into. Once whatever I do here at the lighthouse goes south. Maybe if I went through the whale, it just comes back alive, take me underwater and gives me its treasure. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. Oh, there's loot in here. That's nice. Give me.
A lighthouse, huh? So where is she? Larissa! Freaking critters, you around here somewhere?
What?
Do you trust Dr. Philotomus?
He said this
trust anyone.
catch line wrong.
But she's got something important to tell me. And I'm sure Dr. Sechenov is hiding something.
Has Dr. Sechenov ever told you about his plans?
Not really. I mean, he's never really had to, but now this whole thing with Petrov, Jellyman killed Stock and the boss didn't even bat an eye. Is the launch of Collective really so important he can't even delay it out of respect for the dead?
I have no data on this topic, Comrade Major.
No data, huh? Well, I don't have any data either. So let's go get some.
Yeah, we're gonna get some data. Whoop. I'm sure nothing bad happens as I walk in here. Oh, actually, wow. Didn't think I was gonna walk through that door without being like fucking chopped in the neck or something. Okay, one more of these. I have 59. Yeah, there's no way I'm finding 14 more. I do not believe I'll find 14 more of these. It wants me to go down, so we're going up. Like, I can believe I find like 10 more, but I feel like there's no way that there's 14 left that I haven't gotten at this point of the game. Oh, that's what I wanted. I just can't see it being 14 of those clocks left. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I have been really good and actually found all of them and didn't miss a single one somehow. In this game where it's real annoying sometimes to figure out what can't be grabbed. That's right. Okay, so there's an item here. I guess I could have jumped down from a higher spot, maybe? Where is it? Here? Okay, this might hurt. Especially if it just forces me to roll. I hate the rolls. Okay, maybe I could have jumped to it from here. I think it's not that much higher up. Okay, game. I jumped. Hello. Thanks, game. Thank you. Appreciate it. Nope. Okay, we're not doing that apparently. Wrong button. Let's just eat the small one. the hell do you get it then? There's no climbable spot right here. Oh, come on, come on. Just a little bit closer. Just give me the loot and I'll be happy. Yes. Okay, we got it. Just balance on our tippy toes up there. Yay. Got it. Oh, no, I have to go around a little bit. Hi, Lilith. Hey, Vanny. Oh. Ikke morsomt. Alright, and there was like one more, but I think that was just further down. So let's go further down.
What do we have here? A chair and a TV? This isn't what I was expecting.
What were you expecting? I suspected this room has a specific function.
I suspect this room has loot in it. Even further down. Alright, I don't see any more loot. And I can't open that door, so I guess we're having a nice sit in the chair. Alright. Larissa, thrill me. Show me what I'm doing wrong and what is happening in this world. Boy, that's nice.
So that's Neptune, huh? Looks nice. Actually, it looks amazing. A rapture. I wouldn't mind spending some time there myself. But I can't even imagine what's going on there right now.
Comrade Sechenov asked you to return to Chelmy. How will you explain this delay?
We can deal with that. Let's talk to the doc first. But if she tries to take off again, she's gonna regret it. I'm sick of playing games with her.
It is so loud. Why did music suddenly skyrocket? Hey there, Doc. How you doing? Loot? No. Okay.
What are you doing here? What do you want?
Just hear me out, P3. Let me try to give you a different perspective, and then you can decide how to handle things.
Okay.
Do you know how Sechenov is planning to use Collective? What he's going to do with it?
After Collective launches, people will be able to control robots with their minds, and they won't be able to stab each other in the back anymore. Sounds nice.
I used to think that way too, but that's not how things really are. Collective isn't just about controlling robots. Sechenov will be able to control everyone who's a part of Collective. Collective is diabolical, Nechayev. It's even worse than slavery.
Oh, good.
Bullshit. It's just the same old chain of command, but on a virtual network. What's so awful about that?
Come on, see for yourself.
I've got questions. Where are we?
This is the Academy of Consequences, the facility's memory, analytics center, and primary archive. The activities of all the other complexes are studied here in order to draw conclusions and generate probability matrices.
Oh, cool.
Get to the point.
The Academy has a number of interesting departments. For example, there's the Radio of the Future. By mathematically combining shortwave and quantum echoes, we can predict the music people will be listening to 50 or even 80 years into the future. But there's another very special department here called Polymerized Subject Behavioral Psychology.
Oh boy.
They're supposed to be volunteers, but...
How'd you get in here? Why didn't the Drofus stop you?
I work here. Well, I used to. Only Sechenov can revoke my access. And he's got his hands full right now. And I'm no threat to him.
Get to the point. And no more grenades or other bullshit. Any funny business at all and I'll kill you. This is your last warning.
Sure.
How
fine.
nice you are, P3.
Come on. I won't waste your time.
Okay.
I was the one who started asking questions, and then I'm like, fuck you for trying to waste my time. Okay, I go first, I guess. I'd rather be the one behind, because
Well,
usually that
are
makes
you
it a
ready?
little bit harder to
Disable
backstab.
polarization.
Oh, well, that's neat. Just a couple
Fuck
feet.
is this place? A haunted house or something?
There's a
It's
couple
the tomb
people.
of the mind. The volunteers who lay the foundation for Collective. The first few groups of subjects all died. Group 30 went insane. Group 73 killed themselves. Group 101 killed each other. Group 204 was the most successful. They all survived.
Oh, they all
Their
survived.
consciousness is now in an imaginary world. We call it Limbo.
Oh, so that's where my mind is going then. Am I
And
a
their
survivor
bodies
of
are
that?
here, under my complete control. Want me to make them do something?
Why?
To show that I'm not lying?
Whatever. Line them up.
Keep going.
The fat guy. Tell him to jump. He could use it.
Just him? Why don't I make them all jump? After all, we all live in a communist society. Goddamn you, jump!
This is insane. Why do you people even do this shit? Fuck. Poor bastards.
No, that's where you're wrong. Chemically speaking, they're all perfectly happy. That's what Collective is all about. The entire world will be just like this.
Why would Sechenov want to turn everyone into a bunch of idiots? Was he trying to make fun of the world by making people run around naked and act like animals?
No. We were able to prevent the degradation of individual consciousness. Memories, behavior, speech patterns are all preserved. But there's one thing they won't be able to avoid. The complete loss of their free will.
Huh.
We gotta stop this.
Stop this. That's what Victor was trying to do. You got in his way, and now it's too late.
Your boyfriend lost his mind and killed people. He tried to tell me Sechenov taught the robots to kill during the design phase. Why would Boss do that?
Why? Why did he design Collective to be a mind control system? Why does he need those special neurocontrollers? Sechenov wants to enslave the entire world. I'm sorry, but if you don't understand that, you're an idiot!
Okay. I mean, at least she's not being nice about it.
The Boss would never do that.
He would, and he will. On Monday.
All this is really hard
This
to
is why I
swallow,
hate Mondays.
but I'll help you. Whatever you're planning, I'm in.
You're willing to turn on Sechenov?
After what you just showed me. Yeah. I want to hear what he's got to say.
Are we only now at the halfway point of the game or something?
P2, P3. Your mind is never free.
Oh, good. The ghost lady is talking to me again. Should I be worried about that, Doc?
The man can be repaired.
Okay, yeah, I feel like...
What was that?
What's what?
Nothing. I'm just digesting what I saw.
She probably did, and it
Why
would
did you
not have
help me?
worked.
Perhaps because I care. And besides, it's not about you. Well, not only you.
Sure.
If you worked here, then why didn't you
I'll
try
ask.
to stop
You
this?
know,
I
like,
thought it
I
was
know.
for the best. I thought it was for the good of the entire Soviet Union. But when I realized what was really going on, I had to bide my time, wait for the right moment. Victor and I risked everything and... you know the rest.
Fine, moving on.
The test subject is not leaving limbo. Inject neurotransmitters.
Okay, yeah, no. Clearly,
Major.
I was at some point experimented on, like...
Silly things. This is one hell of a job, let me tell you.
It won't hurt, Soldier. You won't even remember a thing.
Yeah, I'll be a perfect little puppet.
Hallucinations are serious business. Well, I am a neurosurgeon. I can probably help, if everything ends well.
No thanks. A little vacation will fix me right up. I mean, if this all ends well.
Fine.
Is everything getting black and white?
Listen, about Victor,
What? Did you have no choice? You couldn't have acted differently?
Um,
Will you now tell me that you're sorry? What?
Not sorry.
I'm not sorry.
Of course you're not. You were just doing your job, right? Listen, I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk about it. I loved him when he was different. He was kind, understanding, and didn't kill people.
I just don't feel comfortable around these people.
Yeah.
Well, just you wait. Soon this is gonna happen all over the Soviet Union, and later the whole world. Then you'll see all people stripped of their free will.
You know, free will doesn't guarantee that a person won't be a scumbag.
What? Are you justifying atrocities?
Atrocities? What atrocities? If they're volunteers, coming here was their choice. It's got nothing to do with me.
You're a monster.
Affirmative. That's enough. I'm too busy to chat right now.
Very well. Enjoy the view.
Yeah. There loot here? I swear if there's a clock back here, I will be mad because there was no guarantee that people was gonna fucking turn around like I do because I'm paranoid about missing out on loot. Why does it have to be slow moving? Okay, so it came from there. Alright, there was nothing. Okay. Just me being paranoid, you know. Can't have weapons out right now. There's a reason that this game won't be finished fast. Man, I really have to rethink how I'm gonna do the alphabet challenges here and what if I'm going to go with all the games that I've been going with, because a lot of the games I have been choosing most likely are fairly long games, which will be difficult to deal with. So I might have to swap some things out a little bit and pick some slightly shorter games. Okay, there's loot and stuff around us, but I can't seem to get to them yet. Oh, look, soldier. Nice of the robots to let all the subject locked in there just kind of stay and live their lives, I guess. Oh, some artwork. Some arts and crafting. That's nice. Ooh, loot. Yay, Gib. I don't think this guy would be sorry about Victor, if I'm being honest. I feel like he'd still be like justifying enough that it's like, no, had to do it because like at the time it seemed like that is what I should be doing. I just really don't feel like he would be sorry for it. Can I walk through here? No, not yet at least. So where does she want to go? Okay, she wants to keep going, so something's gonna happen here. They deleted, okay. Comrade Sivikin will no longer be under surveillance. The man is no longer working anyway, so I say let him head back to his precious Moscow if he wants. Miracles are rare, but they do happen. The holidays are coming up anyway. Instance microphone recording copy. Recording a conversation between Sessionov and Petrov as a pendant to his message at M. Stockhausen's request.
Comrade Sechenov, Collective's control interface has to be reconfigured so it can only control robots. I won't allow this device to be used to control human minds.
Victor, we're men of science. There's no room at the facility for emotions or politics. Follow your order.
Listen, Comrade Sechenov, I don't have a problem with a certain wise intellect setting the course for all mankind. What I do have a problem with is who you see in the role of Demiurge.
So this is about personal relations.
Whoever told you you were the worthiest of the worthy, huh? Who put you in charge of history? Do you you're better than everyone else.
I see that all that romantic melodrama at the theater has had a real effect on you. Shall I assume you're refusing a direct order?
Yes, I am. Now what? Are you going to kill me?
Victor, I don't know what you think of me, but I would never stoop to something so, well, something so primitive.
Yeah, no, I'll have other people kill you instead. Come on now. Our ruler doesn't do the killing himself. That's beneath him and whatnot. Well, nothing there. I think I'm more likely to get all the corpses talked to than I am to... Oh, okay. So... I'm guessing I get to keep moving this and go back later then? Because I can't get in here right now. This is not letting me. I'm not able to... Yeah, I can't even use any of my powers. So yeah, I assume eventually I'll just be allowed to run around like an idiot. Oh good, we're back to Fantasyland.
Resist, my darling. Resist.
Ah, fuck. I'm so sick of these goddamn hallucinations.
Do you see colorful spots before your eyes? Does your perception of the world change?
Yeah,
Yeah?
exactly. Do you know what this shit is?
You were crossing into limbo, but it can't be stopped. How did you interrupt it?
I don't know. It's like that lump of polymer is calling out to me. A big, teardrop-shaped one. Right there, straight above us. Do you see it?
There's nothing there.
What do you mean? I'm looking right at it. Oh crap, now it's gone.
It's a hallucinatory reaction, a side effect of the surgery you underwent. The reaction of a damaged brain to the presence of a neuropolymer implant.
What are you even talking about? What implant?
Did Sechenov not tell you? So you don't know what's happening to you?
No, not really.
Charles, do you know what's happening with my head?
I am not detecting any internal changes, Major. But your Voshod polymer extension is clearly receiving an unidentified stream of external data.
Okay.
What's that interface? Who are you talking to?
It's a chatting artificial librarian, an AI in my polymer glove. It doesn't matter. Charles, what are you talking about?
Charles?
Wait, Charles, what data? What Voshod polymer extension?
The Voshod polymer extension was developed using data from experiments conducted by Dmitri and myself.
What? Yourself? And why are you calling Dr. Sechenov Dmitri? Who are you?
Comrade Major, this will be difficult to explain. I am...
Charles! Why the fuck are you all staticky? What the hell is going on?
Keep it together, Major. If what I'm thinking is true, I should be able to access the archive right now. There will be records about you.
So Charles was originally the person that Sechenov, like, removed, essentially? Is what I'm guessing?
State your name and personal access code.
Crispy critters.
Invalid name.
Fine.
Crispy Critters! No, that's not his name.
Sheridan Zaharov. Code Fluffy.
Code accepted.
Aw, Fluffy.
Access granted.
Hoi hoi Christian, main game had an open end, story will continue DLC 3, DLC 1 to is side stuff.
Are you there?
Okay, well, I'm not, I don't own the DLC and I wasn't planning to buy the DLC, so.
Long story short, your Charles is Professor Chariton Zaharov.
Huh, that was short. So how could he be Zaharov?
Professor Zaharov was developing the
So,
collective
yeah, I
subsystems.
guess I
and
get the
worked on
open-ended
module,
ending then.
the one you have inside you. They told us he ran a number of experiments on himself. The result was disastrous and unpredictable.
Because I'm not buying the DLC right now.
Himself. Was an idiot or something?
Oh, he certainly wasn't an idiot. Zaharov was a misanthrope obsessed with science. I don't think he cared
Yeah,
about
thanks
what
for telling
happened to
me
his
so that
body
I
all
know that it's a
much.
little bit like up in the air what happens.
So when did you realize that Charles is Zaharov?
Just about right now, when he went offline. I had no idea Sechenov had stashed his consciousness into your glove. It was the abbreviation
how are you
Charles
doing,
that
Christian?
tipped me off.
Okay.
So Charles isn't a person anymore. just a device?
I don't know. I guess he is. Except this device is based on the logical paradigm and experience of one of the brightest Soviet geniuses.
Oh,
So
neat.
why does Sechenov want him?
Because Sechenov never dismisses what he can use. It's easier for him to change everything to fit his needs. I guess you noticed this already. What's funny is that you seem to have made friends with your glove.
Yeah, we're best buds.
We've been through a lot. I've got feelings, you know, being alive and all. So does he.
Did.
How can you talk about this so calmly?
To me, Chariton Radionovich died a long time ago. I'm done mourning him. And besides, I'm a scientist. We're more impassionate towards death than to muddling one's brains.
Ah, makes sense, makes sense. So, how we get in?
How do we get in?
Only a small bunch of people have permanent access to the archive. Sechenov, Lebedev, the director of the Academy, and Zaharov. Like you reminded me.
Okay, so we can use...
Fluffy, huh? So what would we have done if the password hadn't worked?
I'm sure you would have smashed the door with your bare fists. But now Archivist thinks I am Dr. Zaharov, so we got lucky. And now we can learn everything about you.
Yay! We'll learn about me! Oh, there's so much loot in this room!
Zaharov, what is the subject of your query today?
Agent P3, personal file.
Your search returned 42 audio records.
Oh, good.
So, which one do you want first?
I couldn't care less.
Then pick one at random.
But first, the more important thing. Loot! Give me all of it. Mine! It's all mine. Give me the loot. Can I still not jump? That'll make it harder to get to places, but okay, sure. Okay, that's all there. Now we go to this side. Yes. A much more important thing than lore. Loot. I don't have a problem. I'm not a lootaholic. I can stop looting whenever I want, guys. And by that I mean when there's runs out of stuff for me to actually loot. That's when I can stop. Oh God! Please don't tell me all of these are individual and like completely different texts. Oh God, we're gonna be here a while. Alright, Academy Archive Prediction Department. In light of current auspicious tendencies, we expect the following fundamental breakthrough in the near future. 59, widespread use of low-temperature nuclear reaction in the oil and gas era, probability high. Full-fledged human cloning. 61, transport of the Martian soil to Earth. Last coal mine closed, end of the Stockholm. Man. All planets united by single communications network in 71. Yeah, sure. Destruction of nuclear weapons? Yeah, that's not happening. 13%. Even they didn't believe that one. First space hotel and space tourism in 1975 and 1980. Money no longer needed in the Soviet Union, Allied nations, and a number of Western countries. Currency replaced with megawatt hours as unit of exchange in USA. Probability 50-50. Data deleted from Vavilov. The Nailov's hemlock is demonstrating a great deal of activity within Anna's body, but it is not ready to reproduce yet. As for her husband, I want you to fully exploit his potential. We cannot lose staff members, perform the necessary operations, and put him in a hospital room under surveillance. The experiment is too unique. There is only one way the plant can reproduce. If it doesn't work, we'll have to start all over again. Prediction Department. In light of current inauspicious tendencies, we expect the following threats in the near future. Spike in criminal activity due to increased free time among citizens. High chance. Large social, or not large, 33%, I guess. Large social and economic rift between roboticized and non-roboticized countries, and appearance of outcast countries. Growth of nationalistic attitudes among minorities as a drive for revenge and denial of pan-human values. Ooh, that one was real high, huh? Growth of increase in epidemiological threats of population in outcast countries, shrinking populations in advanced countries such as European countries, the USSR, and China, probability 50-ish, 60-ish%. Breakdown of educational system, degradation of humanity, segmentation and technical specializations, decreased aptitude for education, short attention spans, and focus on small doses of information among the population of advanced countries, real high. Increased religiosity, religious fundamentalism, and terrorism, decently high chance in 79, Extreme repression in progressive countries, reduction in the speed of which laws are passed, increased absurdity in enforced laws, and opposition to freedom of thought among citizens, 100%, apparently. Collapse of industry due to technological malfunctions, 68%. They were so close to it being nice. Alright, so this one's done. Please be the same. Oh god, they're all gonna be unique ones. Okay, we're gonna be here a while. Publishing department to printing archive. Are you willing to die? Then you're our man. Speaker. Despite the march of progress, one fact remains. Flying to the red planet is a risky, dangerous proposition. Reporter. Who are the people who are willing to... Who are the people who will bring the blight to humanity, to Mars for us all? I think the first trip to Mars will be very, very dangerous. The risk of lethal outcome will be high, but it can't be helped. Are you willing to die? Then you're our man. Reporter. How will you describe the mission? I think it's the best inspiring thing it could possibly imagine. Life should be something more than solving everyday problems. When you wake up in the morning, you should think about the future with ecstasy. You should feel inspired and love life. Okay. Short-sightedness. Publishing to printing at your request. I reviewed the compilation of absurd quotations from bourgeois figures that have since been utterly trounced by progress in Soviet science. 1876. This telephone has too many shortcomings to be seriously considered as a means of communication. Bill Morton, President of Western Union. The Americans have need of telephone, but we do not. We have plenty of messenger boys. Sir William Price, Chief Engineer of British Post Office. Yeah, we don't need quick communication over long distances. We have people that can run. Thank you very much. Fooling around with alternating currents, just waste of time. Nobody will ever use it. Too dangerous. Thomas Edison, get rid of it. We don't want to make fun of Edison. The wireless music box, no imaginable commercial value. Who would pay for a message sent to nobody in particular? David Starnoff's partners, in response to his request to invest in the radio, mentioned that the radio was invented by Alexander Popov. While theoretically and technically television may be feasible, commercially and financially it is an impossibility. Leave the forest, get rid of it. Our citizens don't care about commercial or financial success. 1932, there is no basis whatsoever on which to suggest that nuclear power will ever be possible. It would mean that a man has learned to split the atom. Albert Einstein, very good, but make sure Einstein actually said it, otherwise it'll be his riddle. Like his riddle, a rocket will never be able to leave Earth's atmosphere. New York Times. This one's simply magnificent. The very first issue. The working man always has been and will always be, but the robot is nothing more than a flash in the pan. Henry Ford. Television won't be able to hold on to any marketing captures after the first 6 months. People will soon get tired of staring at a plywood box every night. Yeah, sure. Daryl Zanuck, producer and one of the founders of 20th Century Fox. Not sure about this one. Don't publish it until the party sorts it out of the relationship to entertainment programming. 1949. What a calculator like ENIAC, the first computer today, is equipped with 18,000 vacuum tubes and weighs 30 tons. Computers in the future may only have 10 vacuum tubes and perhaps weigh only 1.5 tons. Popular Mechanics, good, but translate the name Popular Mechanics into Russian instead of leaving it in English. 1951, there's practically no chance communication space will be used to provide better telephone, telegraph, television, or radio service inside the United States. Tech Raven, FCC Commissioner, underscore the fact that maybe they can't do it, but we sure can. And in 55, there's no reason for any individual to have a computer in their house, in their home. Ken Olsen, founder of Digital Equipment Corp. Yep, an unknown feat. Publishing to archive Andrei Raymanovsky, unknown feat, draft of an article. For a long time, Andrei Raymanovsky's name was spoken of with contempt and dismay in Soviet scientific circles. As a capitalist and idealist who fled the Soviet Union and a vocal critic to the party's authority, the ideals of communism, it was obvious that a good relationship with him was simply impossible. However, later, when Raymanovsky tellingly grew disillusioned with American ideals, his rhetoric changed and his relationship to the motherland changed along with it. It goes without saying that this move led to a hue and cry in the West and genuine glee in Raymanovsky's homeland. Nowadays, Andrei Raymanovsky has successfully developed his deep-sea dwelling project with the aid of underwater engineers from Sakhalin and is considered a true friend of Soviet side and Facility 3826. Thanks for all the fish. Needless to say, large-scale projects to conquer outer space and colonize planets are laudable and worthy of respect. Man has always reached for the stars, but let's be honest, there's nothing out there. Space is cold, empty, inhospitable place without any hidden mysteries. All that awaits us there are resources and the satisfaction of mankind's ego. Our home is another matter entirely. I'm referring to the Earth, or more precisely, the ocean. We know less about the depths of the ocean than we do about the dark side of the moon. According to available data, only 2 to 5% of the world's oceans have been explored. Evolution can't help us in space, but underwater it can reveal our true potential. In this article, you'll learn about the potential benefits of exploring and conquering the ocean. To put it bluntly, what's the point in flying to the far reaches of space when our own home holds more secrets than any other planet? Alright, our conversation 38. Michael, I've been receiving very unambiguous reports about what's going on in the theater. Even if a portion of what my information has been telling me is true, I'd like to conduct a certain experiment, give them free rein and curtail any security measures. I want to know if, even if Soviet citizens and facility employees can be capable of moral failings. After 2 months, find an excuse for us to visit the place. Tell them Vavilov has achieved amazing results and we want to celebrate it. Invite VIPs. I want to see this with my own eyes, okay? Evolution, no revolution. Time has come to acknowledge that we are careening into the future at an amazing speed. Our scientific machine is running at full capacity and the most talented Soviet citizens are working day and night to advance the cause of progress. But what of evolution? It remains in the distant past. The 1917 revolution demonstrated what it was possible to tear down the old and erect the new in its place. The same goes for the decrepit monarchistic phenomenon of evolution. Now man is not just the pinnacle of creation, but creator itself, and he has the ability and right to alter himself in accordance with his desire. Gills for divers, wings for first responders, flame retardant skin for firemen. This is just a small sample of what awaits us in the near future. We're no longer grist to the mill of natural selection. We are natural selection. One Comrade Sessionov's lecture to the Soviet Academy of Sciences. Yeah. Oh, hey, he's a sensible and not at all crazy person. Alright. Final letter from G. Svobodin to himself. Hypothetically speaking, thanks to today's discovery supplementary by photon quantum entanglement, I can actually send this letter into the past, say 30 years ago, to myself, at this very terminal. For example, I can write a message to myself dated June 9, 1955, saying, "Run, the robots have revolted, save yourself." Unfortunately, this is just a theory. We're actually quite far from actually communicating with the past, so I'll have to carry the memory of that day until my death 63 years from now on. That's unfortunate. Oh, data deleted, but with a file. Oh.
After the incident, plutonium's brain was no longer suitable for a spark polymer extension.
Okay.
So I designed a similar polymer-based brain function extension for him called Voskhod. Cheriton, may he rest in peace, would be pleased to hear that his designs had not been wasted.
Okay, well that's nice. Review 500 to Sessionov. Plutonium is recovering following neural adjustments and the installation of a Voskhod module. No memory of his wife, the events of Bulgaria, or any other data he indicated. He is in an extremely tenuous psychological and emotional state. As an active Argentum agent, he is always fit for duty, awaiting orders. P.S. Unfortunately, during a key phase of the adjustment, an employee expressed sympathy with the agents, describing him as returning from the ordeal as crispy critters. This expression has since become an inextricable part of the agent's psychodramic and emotional background. If necessary, we could perform another adjustment in order to fix the linguistic oddity, but it would take time. He gotta have a catchphrase, guys. We can't take the catchphrase away from him. That'd be cruel and unusual punishment. Can't have a catchphrase. Come on now. All good. To Klima from Klima. Are you cheating again? You sank my aircraft carrier, E2. You sank my submarine, D8. What are you, simple? If we got hit at A10, there can't be anything at B10. Did you forget that you can't put the shits right next to each other? Is this gonna be like last time? Are you nuts? You really can see what you're doing in front there? Why are you using a workspace to play Battleship? They told me not to let the Klima brothers work together, but I didn't listen. If I see this again, I'll keep one of you here and the other one transferred to Vavilov to plant potatoes. Get back to work. P.S. You won't be the one planting potatoes. Oh no. Potatoes would be... Oh no. From Sakharov to Sakharov. Vice is a psychological condition in the magnum opus of the opium of the masses, the Bible. This is demonstrated clearly, if indirectly. Man learned of vice not after eating of mystical fruit, but after coming to know himself. The body dictates vice to us. We want to procreate, so we become rapists and perverts. We want to eat, so we steal money and food. We want pleasure, so we surround ourselves with senseless luxury. Man is not given to vice on his own. What pushes him toward it is his limited primitive shell, which requires food, sex, drugs, and care. Only the brilliance of pure intellect can illuminate mankind's path forward. Because man is not a body, he is a way of thinking. Okay, good for him. Stenographic Department to Archive. Excerpt from a paper by Lebedev. In response to those who are curious about the radio of the future, yes, we can really listen to radio broadcasts from the future. Literally, how does it work? If you read any of my previous papers, you'll find out, but you aren't really interested in technical details, are you? You're interested in what it can do for you. You want to know if you can buy a lottery ticket knowing that it will win or avoid a nuclear holocaust, am I right? It's not that simple. What you're hearing is a probable future, what could happen in 10, 30, or 50 years, based on what's happening right now. We have never, I repeat, never heard the same broadcast twice. A week ago, the Soviet Union crumbled in 1989 and ceased to exist as a country. This morning, we heard a presentation by the General Secretary of the Communist Party from 1999. One day, we intercepted an emergency message about the launch of nuclear missiles in 1976. I was horrified. The future does not exist yet. Please remember that. All we can hear is an echo of an infinite, quantumized multivariance and extract the most frequently repeated tendencies from it. What we will actually see tomorrow is entirely in our hands. To file with the archive. Lebedev to Klimov, Archive. Comrade Klimov, do you seriously want to get data on an alternate timeline in which the Third Reich never invented a V2 rocket? You want to know how the world would be different? Okay, I'll tell you. It wouldn't. Do you know why? Because the invention of new weapons is called an arms race for a reason. If it's a race, that means someone has to come in first. In our history, the Germans came in first, although it didn't particularly help them. The Americans were nipping at their heels, as were we and the Brits. Yes, the V2 had an astonishing influence on missile design and the space program. It was just a matter of time. Can you tell me who invented the radio? Was it Popo, Marconi, Hertz, Tesla? You know what's really interesting? What would have happened if the damn fascists hadn't invented a plague of theirs and mowed down half of the world's population? From now on, don't bother your alternate prediction department with childish questions in the vein of who'd win in a fight, a shark or a bear? P.S. The bear, obviously. Feel like he had something to say about that. Okay, so we still have Chucky. There's still quite a few. Well, we'll do all the ones on the floor first, I guess. Oh my god, there's so much. Okay, to Serena from K, you don't know. Hi, Christina. I left 2 devices on overnight, an Anfisa and a Lighthouse. I usually use them to test speech-based inter-system communication protocols. I wanted them to just exchange phrases, then keep going based on the progressive Turing method. Here are the results. It's pretty creepy. I'll probably just wipe one of them tonight.
Oh, you've got a very large data exchange sector, Beacon. I'd like to interface with it right now.
When I analyze the dimensions of your chassis, I experience an overload in my neurocomposite architecture, Bitsy. My system's core processors have become...
Oh my god! Am I listening to a robot?
I demand that you interface with my system.
Oh my god.
And transmit all your data to me.
What is going on?
That kind of connection can be dangerous, Betsy. You know, humans will see a digital sign of my presence. Please, can you wait while I activate a firewall?
No, Beacon, I don't want to wait any longer. Sorting your data through a firewall will make information exchange less pleasurable. Please accept my access protocol right away.
Quiet, Betsy. A scientist is approaching.
God damn it.
What do we have here? What the hell? Stop recording!
Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, no. Completely normal. Alright, shall me senior construction engineer ACGIV to archivist don't even bother gonna say it. We'll still need to think about names since terms comes about naturally, just like slang, but for now, here are orders regarding articles. You can use the following terms: Intergram or Soyuz system, a unified information field that can be accessed via the computer terminal. Slide, a unit informational space in the system. Trying to use the term page under any circumstances, it's unprofessional. Application, a small program that grants the user access to a certain function. Do not use the following terms: social network, Soviet users do not have access to any networks, socialist or otherwise. Come up with something clearer. glitch. What kind of word is this anyway? It sounds like nonsense. Use error, malfunction, or some other normal word. Stylus. I keep seeing this bourgeois fall Latin word. Use pen or light pen instead. It's up for an archive. While designing the latest Android models, we have had to focus not only on the utilitarian task, but also on commercial viability. Our products are exported all over the world, and they need to look and feel like something from the Soviet Union. In other words, we need to focus on what Americans call design. We spent a long time discussing which elements will be most recognizable when it comes to robots, names, design, functions. And all these ballerinas, Natashas, and such started showing up. Everything from a robot's appearance to its quality should scream made in the USSR. Alright. Attention, equipment attorney? Attention? I don't know. Equipment manager, provide me with 2 prototype ballerina bodies and disconnect them from the neural network that later AI modules. I need 2 blank robots without any control systems. Okay, from Sessionov. Oh, so that's how he was starting to make his twins. Comrade Yev, Yev. That's Comrade Yev. I've been seeing more sloppy use of terms in our publications again. Remember, robot is a general term for any manufactured mechanism based on robotics. It's an automatic device designed to perform various mechanical operations that acts according to previously established program. An android is a humanoid robot with various functions. You keep mixing up every robot that can communicate with an android. Please be more mindful of this. The term biorobot has been prohibited by Comrade Sessionov himself and may not be used in any way. Words like automaton, doll, and machine have no place in our publications. Okay. Still can't jump, so that's fine, I guess. Important message. Let's go B2. Miss. You're not the battleship. I told you what. Yeah, that's exactly the same. I like that the other one got a much sterner. This one doesn't say that they won't be planting the potatoes. If I told you once, I told you 1,000 times, Dimitri, I don't want a new body, and it has nothing to do with me putting on airs, as you put it. There's just no point. I'm much more productive in this state. I'm simply more practical and useful for myself and for you. You already have your Ekaterian dolls following you around. Leave me be. From Sakharov to Sessionov. Okay. Rough draft to Klimov. Add some conclusions at the end. It's really dry. Just a little while ago, what if conversations were, at best, the purview of statisticians and analysts, depending on the topic in question. But today, thanks to Lebedev's quantum systems, prediction alternate histories have already become a science. This has allowed us to get a very accurate report on the history of the Soviet Union in World War II. If the party had not approved Sessionov's project to roboticize its troops in the late 30s, this theoretical report has received the designation 5P at the Academy of Consequences. Stage 1, defeat. Due to novelty of the technology and the weak adaptations of our manufacturing capabilities, the robot turned out to be unable to resist the Wehrmacht forces, and initial casualties are colossal. The Soviet Union loses all its territory up to Moscow. Stage 2, regrouping toward the middle of the war. Human casualties and pressure from the Reich become so great that the Red Army's only salvation lies in building more advanced combat robots in order to make up for lost soldiers. The process of manufacturing new combat robots is reformed and enhanced in the Urals and Siberia. Stage 3, respite. Seeing the Soviet Union's defeat and refusing to believe in upcoming robot upgrades, Allied troops concentrate their forces and become more aggressive since they understand that the Red Army will no longer be cannon fodder in the European war. The Reich halts its advance deep in the Soviet Union and switches to the Western Front. Stage 4, breaking point. Massive battalions of robotic troops with various functions carry out highly effective sudden attacks, reclaiming our captured territory in a matter of weeks. In the winter, their mobility and lack of reliance on food and medicine gives the Soviet machines a massive advantage. Stage 5, victory. Even before the creation of the V2 rocket and the failure of the Brown Plague, the Soviet robots liberate most of Europe. Since the world's population is never reduced by illness, we find ourselves in a fragile world where a weakened Soviet Union is forced to rely on the might of its technology. Okay. God damn it. Nope. It would be so much easier if I could jump. Because, I wouldn't have to walk all the way around. Absolutely. About Narskin to Sakirina is superb. This is really cruel, Maria. I get it. Narskin is a pig, but this is just unprofessional. If it actually goes to their supervisor or even more Sessionov and starts talking about how his work is magically cataloging itself. Then when they see who's doing it, find out it's just a nasty prank, what are you going to tell them? That Naushkin seduced you in Gagra and wouldn't marry you? She started sabotaging the lab? You need to stop. If anyone asks me about this, I won't cover for you. It's happening again. Serious, Maria, it's happening again. My catalogs are splitting up and restructuring themselves on their own. I measured it. I've got a spreadsheet. I think the entire archive is operating like a collective, only separately. What if we accidentally created a self-learning system that can think and make decisions? I mean, with all the other insane stuff going on here, does that really sound that crazy? I'm going to try and run a reverse Turing test on it. I haven't slept in 72 hours, but if I'm right, we're all getting a promotion. Yeah, sorry again about what happened last winter. Archive conversation, Agent Plesna and Plutonium are extremely valuable employees. Saving their lives is a top priority. I will perform the operation myself. Congratulations to Privalov. On behalf of facility management and myself personally, I would like to congratulate you all on a magnificent beginning to this reporting period. Our close-knit team has proven yet again that a spirit of camaraderie and efficient teamwork can yield stunning results. In regard to the aforementioned, it is my pleasure to announce that this month every archive employee will receive a bonus, and in the interest of enlightenment, everyone will also receive complimentary tickets to Director Lashnak's theatrical performance. Contact the venue for details. Thank you, comrades. Neat. I'm sure nothing bad happened when they got to go there. So we have a couple of like videos we can take a look at, but we also have more reading about the article from Privalov Debelskaya. Here's my opinion on the article on the culture of instant messaging. All in all, I think it's well written. It's succinct. It does a good job of explaining the concept of developing faster ways to transmit text. The comparison to mail, then the telegraph, then the telephone, and then finally the terminal of the system is quite good. However, your frivolous dalliance with depicting emotions via text seems entirely out of place or theatrical. How do you imagine people who use punctuation to fill a text-based message with emotional content? People still don't even understand the difference between a dash and a hyphen, or a comma and a semicolon. I don't want them to start using these characters to communicate their mood. It's truly absurd. Get rid of it. Ectorina, I read what you wrote about using colon parentheses to make a smiley face. It's a cute idea, but Privalov will never approve something like that. I think you'd be better off doing it in a different way. Remember how people used to abbreviate words in telegrams? Maybe if you want to show you're happy, you could write hap. And if you feel sad, you could just write sad. Think it over. XOXO, Maria. Dimitri, I read your plan to install me an implantable module. I value your persistence, but I must repeat yet again, I have no desire for arms, legs, or hair, or the need to waste time eating and going to the bathroom. I'm fine, Dimitri, but your weak-minded desire to anthropomorphize everything under the sun is making me uneasy. Instead of thinking about how to put me in the head of some muscle-bound member of the Communist Youth League, why don't you find a way to cast off the burden of your own aging flesh? From Technology for Kids, from the comprehensive article from Technology for Kids about the facility in the West, smart, educated people call us Homo Sovieticus. They're proud to have discovered that this type of person, so they came up with a nice name. They also use this name to humiliate us and put us down. They don't realize that we've done something more. We were the first to breed this type of person, but in the West, all they can do is come up with new words for things. And I think this contribution to history is much more important than our accomplishments. The West's high opinion of itself is deserving of ridicule. P.S. At Sessionov's request, find references to Homo Sovieticus throughout the entire database and change it to Homo Futurum in every instance. Okay. I'll do a search command, I guess, and just replace. Okay, audio.
Yes,
minutes.
Part of the experiment. You won't see anyone. Not me, not anyone else. Okay, subject. You will now have a conversation with two young women. Their names are Betsy.
That's me.
And Olga.
Hello.
I need you to talk to them and tell me which of the young ladies you spoke to is not a human being, but an artificially generated voice.
Oh boy, artificially generated thing,
sure.
so.
I get it. You may begin.
So, Betsy, do you have any kids?
I'm afraid not. But I want to have two when I finish my internship in about 3 years or so.
Huh. Okay. And here's the last one. Olga, could you ever kill someone?
Me? I don't know. Maybe if they were an enemy or trying to hurt people. Yeah, I guess I could do it to protect the motherland.
Excellent. We're done here. So, which of the two young women you spoke with is...
They're both machines. Hail Mary.
Makes sense to me. Please note that I never told you that either of them was human.
So they're both machines?
Actually, none of the individuals you've spoken to during this experiment are human.
Haha! Told ya.
Thank you for your time. Please escort the subject out.
Yeah, he didn't consider that, I guess, misleading by not telling, and he didn't have to tell, so. And it gave him probably the results he wanted to figure out. The Raven 1 satellite was launched into orbit, but we were immediately notified that it had malfunctioned. That's the official version anyway. The unofficial version is much more complicated. The Plishk samples on the orbiting satellite began to behave in a completely unexpected fashion in zero gravity and independently terminated communications with Earth. 2 years later, in 57, we're planning to send a remote control module disguised as another satellite to shed some light in these events, but until then, Raven 1 will be described as a failed, shuttered project in all official documents. But, see. Data deleted, Session of Plutonium is to remove from Argentum. He will report directly to me. As for his linguistic oddity of his leave it be, it will give him elements of a new personality, perform the necessary operations, install the module, and put him in a hospital room under surveillance. We can always turn the positive into the negative. So he's talking about, these are talking about me, aren't they? Plutonium, Agent Plutonium. From Stockhausen, okay, to Neptune, blah blah blah. Who are you planning to show this to? I can't deny that the Pioneer is excellent and the Capitalist is also extremely convincing, but did you even read the assignment? These were supposed to be cute little cartoons about Argentum's amazing equipment, so every schoolboy would dream of becoming not only a cosmonaut, but a stalwart defender of the motherland. You got blood, guts, and death all over the screen. Does this really seem cute to you? Does it seem like entertainment for kids? Regardless, some parts were certainly amusing. These cartoons simply won't do. You need to redo them from scratch. The composer will get a promotion. The director will be sent to work at the Vavilov complex. I'm sure that person who got sent to the Vavilov complex is doing fine at this time. Doubts from Paolo to Nickton. As you know, I'm extremely old, and believe me, as a man who has dedicated his entire life to the science of life itself, no one is more surprised by this than me. What I mean to say is the seduction of longevity, which I am subject to, and to which I have no doubt any living being would similarly have pursued, now seems monstrous to me. Back then, when I first met Dimitri Sushno as a patient on his operating table, I could never imagine I might feel weighed down by the burden of the life he worked so hard to save. No, my friend, there is no joy in a long life, much less an eternal one. Like a shark living in the icy waters for half a millennium, I'm now swimming in an incessant flow of life, able only to observe the achievements of colleagues whose names I can barely recall, trying to remember those who came before and whose names are lost forever to history. This lengthy foreword leads me to a conclusion. Comrade Nickton, your request to undergo life-extending procedures is officially denied. Please do not pursue this matter any further. There is no point. Good. Report. Stisha to Nickton, Experimental Department, individual data for May, June, reporting period. Pigs, 36, incoming, 20C used, terminated, 2 rejected. Cows, bulls, 12, incoming, 12 used, no rejected. 4 incoming female, dogs, female, 4 incoming, breeding area, euthanized, dogs, male, 4+1 incoming, found by security near the gate, breeding area, 4 euthanized, 1 used, cats, 1 incoming, not requested, taken for adoption by lab assistant, humans, male, 5 incoming, 5 used, no rejected, and terminated, yeah. Humans, female, 7 incoming, 6 used, terminated, 1 transferred to theater. Oh, that's nice. Ahoy, hoy, Wolfie. Hello, how are you today? I see you're tired, but I'm guessing you've been at the gym then? Hope it all went well and that even with being tired, that the day has been fine. Vivisection is a cruel procedure that is justly considered unethical. When I begin an experiment that will result in the death of an animal, I feel a profound sense of regret at cutting short an exorbitant life and acting as the executioner of another living being. When I cut into and violate a living animal, I smother within myself the biting reproach that I am, with my coarse and disrespectful hand, breaking a machine which is intended to artistry. But I do this in the pursuit of truth to help my fellow man. However, in recent years I've begun to suspect that certain similar experiments are being conducted at my complex without my knowledge. Of course, not on animals, but on that fellow man himself. Due to my frailty and hectic schedule, I have been unable to confirm these suspicions, for which reason I requested you immediately send me any archival information about any such acts transpiring in the premises. Needless to say, if this practice does in fact exist, I mean to nip it in the bud. You just finished? Okay, got it. Well, you have rest of day for resting then, right? Yeah. It's only rest now for a bit. Recuperate the body and prepare for the next times. Vitaly, you know that Comrade Paolo has been a little anxious lately. I'm aware that if he keeps sending you requests for archival data on various projects from Pavlo, especially on the threshold of the launch of Collective 2.0. So I've got a little request for you. Comrade Pavlo is, shall we say, getting in on in the year, so he should try to keep his worries to a minimum. He's a talented scientist. He's become painfully sentimental in recent years. If you get any requests regarding particularly complex issues, just stall him for a bit and tell me right away. I'll make it worth your while. Pavlo nicked in progress by leaps and bounds have become typical of humanity in the shelling 20th century. Against the background of the tremendous inequality, breakthroughs in science and technology can seem not just astonishing but even insulting. But this is sociological and political matter. Right now I want to contemplate the issue of the individual who, feeling himself in a state of accelerated freefall, is being flung forward faster and faster by progress. Much like the pseudo-scientific fears voiced when the railroads were being built, when a suggestion was actually made that the sight of the landscape whizzing by at 50 kilometers per hour would drive passengers mad, I am beset by similar predictions. Just 25 years ago, more than half of the Soviet citizens were illiterate. Today, we are flying into space. What awaits us tomorrow? Will we have time to catch our breath before our next great leap? Data deleted, but sound fine.
As a young man, plutonium,
oh no, it's me.
P3, was confident and funny, which played a key role in his assignment to Argentum. He was a promising operative, but lagged behind many other candidates in a number of ways. However,
I was the bad
positive
one?
influence and infectious good humor he imparted to his fellow servicemen, especially in comparison to the more morose Commander Kuznetsov, served as a compelling reason to recruit him. Because of this, the emergence of a more intimate relationship between him and Agent Blesna was only a matter of time.
Okay, that went way over how long it was supposed to be. How is a sound file longer than it's supposed to be? Oh no. It's top secret archived chronology of Sakharov incident. Oh, you don't understand me, or is it that you don't want to? Are you afraid of losing the man who will give you your brilliant future? No, I'm particularly fond of the human race you love so dearly, but that's not the reason, Dmitri. I'm the only one who can sort out all the finer points from the inside. The implant can be configured and unless from within the subject's consciousness. Not test subject, whether it be a rat or even a human being, can perform this kind of research. You are preventing me from continuing my work. Don't do it, Dmitri. So we have... Okay, we've read all the stuff that is up here. Time to go to the other side. Yeah, we're just doing the lore stuff right now, Wolfie. It's there's a lot of data places to read through, so we're in the lighthouse downstairs, the underground. Oh my God, why are there so many? Oh, there's so much info here. I've gone over the materials for the Science of Life article, but in nature there is no competition within the same species, only among different species. A wolf eats a rabbit, but a rabbit doesn't eat another rabbit, it eats grass. Nor does wheat get in the way of other wheat. But wheatgrass, saltbush, and sow thistle are all different species. If they show up somewhere where wheat is growing, they'll take its food and compete with it. Who wrote this nonsense? They're trying to embarrass the entire Soviet Union with this crap. Complaint. Pavlov submission. Dear Comrade Semershev, I'm utterly stunned by your careless attitude to the censorship of materials that I've been publishing following your consultation in a number of periodicals. Reference to the complex as cut off from the real life or having a poor connection to our production facilities are simply false. Pavlov Complex is, first and foremost, a scientific institution that operates according to the specific plan. My controller apparently got disconnected. What? Sure. Okay, sure, we'll say it then. A theoretical work is bound up in the most substantial way with practical issues related to seed cultivation and facilities' future designs. A man would have to be blind to deny the enormous accomplishments Pavlov's teams have made in so little time and under such trying circumstances. The Institute's research is laying the foundation necessary to develop a real-world project to conquer new worlds. Going forward, please be more mindful of how our work is being depicted in print. Semershen, seeds, tons, processed packed, wheat 30, buckwheat 12, lithops 6, eucalyptus 9, sweet potatoes 7, peas 12, garlic 15, dandelions 40, Double check this data, especially about the dandelions. It's clearly an error. What are we supposed to do with 40 tons of dandelions on Mars? Make dandelion wine? I guess that's what they're going to be doing. Secretary Manager of Nuco to Summerson. Project Hemlock has been halted and deemed unfit for further study. You're hereby informed that all materials pertaining to Hemlock are to be catalogued as top secret and on designation A2, organized and filed in the appropriate sections. Any further reference to it in any other other documents are to be redacted via the standard system. Be especially mindful of information about any employees who were allegedly injured during the project. Delete the names of casualties. Oh, that's good. Yeah, we don't need to know about the casualties. Academy of Consequence Secretary Office. Okay. Despite its secrecy, Argentum Silver in Latin has already become the stuff of legends in a number of European and American publications. Journalists are surprised by its extremely small staff, its incredible training and equipment, and its name, which is very typical of the Soviet Union. You got to admit, compared to abbreviations like SMERSH or NKVD, comes off as odd and clumsy. Rumors were the squad soldiers described either as enormous red-eyed bears who eat children or athletic blonde supermen, one look of whom would have driven Hitler to dissolve the Reich and admit the German Übermensch defeat. They are a mystery and will remain one, but we can say this much for certain. Argentum is currently the best trained special forces squad on Earth, and given the Soviet Union's plans, it could become the best trained squad in the solar system before long. Lots of deleted data. To Cameron Sessionov following the events in Bulgaria, agents Blesna and Plutonium have both returned in coma. They are in vegetative state and are not connected to the neural network. No signs of consciousness have been observed. Waiting orders. Article by Tom Wolfe. Request for excerpts about the facility from foreign media. Washington Post, May 8th, 1955 article. The Soviet Union steel frame by Tom Wolfe. Universal robotization. The Soviet Union can be considered a most curious case of modern hypocrisy. Ignoring any populist question about whether or not robots that pass the Turing test have personal identities, I am merely pointing out how absurd and at the same time sinister the widespread use of this workforce is. Dirt-free sells a nation whose guiding light is an ideology that embraces equality and strives to end the exploitation of workers and peasants by capital, has now subordinated an entire army of soulless machines that can satisfy its every whim. I don't know anything about Collective 2.0, but I'd say the Soviet Union is capitalism 2.0 writ large. The only question is when these robots will demand equal rights for themselves and how bloody the revolution will be. Acceleration of evolution. On the acceleration of evolution, despite all the talents and indisputable success achieved by Vavla's research assistants, there is concern regarding an issue that, while predictable, can only be confirmed in practice. This problem is more profound than in preparing seeds for inhospitable conditions on other planets. Unlike scientists, evolutionary mechanisms do not make predictions or evaluate risk. They simply function, culling the weak and rewarding the strong. Dozens or even hundreds of factors will affect the growth and development of our culture, so it makes sense to suggest that while working with the genetics of plants, we should begin by breeding them for faster growth and renewal rather than trying to foresee every minor detail about them. You just need to give evolution a shot in the arm and it'll do the rest for us. Which is how it's always been, by the way. Good. Alright, one more computer. And then we read all of this. Oh my god, it was so much. Alright, lecture by A.K. Mob. Speaker, when I give talks in the Soviet Union and allied countries, I'm often asked whether it makes sense to focus scientific progress on making fundamental changes to the human race. You could, for example, teach people to change the properties of their skin in order to make it more resistant to heat or cold, or regrow lost limbs like certain reptiles, or control their biochemistry on a basic level. In other words, to rephrase a well-known thesis, should we strive for evolution in the individual? From the room, skeptical laughter. Speaker, my answer is no. I admit that this is a defeatist attitude, but my objection does not lie in some bourgeois conception of man as the pinnacle of creation. We have access to a powerful technology, and yet we should not alter ourselves to suit our environment. This would be a step backwards. Instead, we must perfect science in order to fully subjugate nature itself, whether it be on Earth or somewhere else. Okay, Club Minutes. Debate Club Zerova. Excerpt from Debate Club Minutes. Speaker 1. Maintaining the high level of technology Soviet science has achieved obviously requires people of profound intellect. That is why the fear that a situation could arise in which technology allows society to become stupider is irrational. Otherwise, this level of technology would be ultimately unsustainable. Speaker 2. But if it threatens to divide mankind into two different groups, a smaller group with big brains that does all the intellectual activity and another massive group with tiny brains and that either does the simplest jobs or does nothing at all because machines do everything for them, this is a pretty gloomy future, but is it even possible? Speaker 1. It's exactly what a population's ideological education needs to be our number one priority. Yeah, makes sense. Alright. I'm just gonna take this one, I guess, and see what that does. Or do I have to pick up all of them? Okay, we're just gonna pick up all of them, I guess. Bobbin. Okay, am I not allowed to pick the... Oh.
I only need one for now.
Okay, we only need one. We got Bobbin. Hi. Sorry that it took so long, by the way. Lots of things to read. Learned a lot about myself, I'm pretty sure, that I don't know if I should have.
Try this one.
Commencing playback.
Alright, let's see.
The events in Bulgaria left the agents badly injured. Technically speaking, they were clinically dead. Agent Blesna could not be saved. Since Agent Plutonium's condition was less severe, it was possible to return him to combat readiness. However, his nearly destroyed limbs had to be amputated.
Am I robot?
And replaced with the latest prostheses.
Yeah, I already know half my body's prosthetic. What else is new?
These are just general observations. Find another recording.
Okay, we'll go get that one now then. Yep. Didn't realize so much of his body was prosthetics. I guess I haven't really taken a look on it. And I guess they hid it very well then.
Okay, play this one.
Let's see.
Following his recovery, the agent's personality was altered significantly, including his behavioral and speech patterns. Because of this, I made the decision to remove the agent from the Argentum unit. In order to prevent any possibility of memory recidivism, Plutonium received a new call sign, P3, and is now under my direct command and observation. P3's contact with Argentum has been kept to a minimum, and Argentum personnel have been warned against mentioning the call sign Blesna in P3's presence.
Crispy. I'll get another one.
What? Sechenov has you on a leash. He does whatever he wants with you.
Listen, Doc, he saved my life. Do you think I don't know I'm a test subject? That's my job.
So you're a volunteer, huh? Then why are you such a disobedient test subject?
Because before they always told me what they were doing. I'll go get another recording.
Yeah, now that I don't know what they're doing to me, I want to know more. Feel like that's normal.
Let's give this one a spin.
Procedure. Implant the Voskhod neuropolymer brain function extension. Objective. Total elimination of destructive impulses triggered by traumatic memories. Patient, Major Sergei Nechayev.
Yeah, okay.
Codename, Plutonium. Attempt number 3. The first 2 operations were unsuccessful. The patient suffered a severe brain injury in Bulgaria, which could not be repaired. The damage is of such severity that the patient will likely have to be euthanized.
Did you hear that? He wanted to kill you.
The frontal lobes are partially destroyed, causing the patient to experience bouts of uncontrollable rage. The patient's steel prostheses render him dangerous to those around him.
Oh, that's
And that's about your seizures.
Due to the incidence of temporary insanity, the patient is immersed in a surreal psychedelic reality that prevents him from accepting the consequences of his aggressive behavior.
I don't get it. Can you translate for me?
You're not gonna like it.
The patient experiences intense hallucinations. Did you see your wife again, my boy? How did you know that? Yet a Voskhod implant will give the patient artificial memories and allow him to overcome his obsession with his deceased wife.
Your wife.
It's all bullshit. I've never been married.
With Voskhod, we can send the agent's consciousness into the imaginary world of Limbo via a pulse aimed directly at his pituitary gland, switching the Major into combat mode on command. I'd like to add that I am strongly opposed.
What a load of crap. I mean, there's no fucking way.
I'm afraid there is. Sechenov can send your mind to your own private paradise with the push of a button.
Oh, good.
And my body?
Your body will kill whoever he tells it to.
Oh, gee, I wonder what happened with the guy.
Oh, shit. What about the hallucinations? Are they also Sechenov?
No. The hallucinations are just your brain's defense mechanism.
Why the hell should I believe any of this?
I mean, you just saw it! You're programmed to think that.
Never do this to me.
Yeah, right. Just like he'd never wipe your wife's existence from your memory. Just like he'd never design Collective to be a mind control system.
Who said Sechenov did any of that stuff? You can't even tell who's in that chair.
If you don't believe me, go ask him.
I mean, if I go ask him, he's just gonna turn me off for a while and then just reprogram and reset.
He's waiting for us at Chelomey. If we want to stop Sechenov, we'll have to string him along.
So you bring me there as your captive, and then what?
And then we play it by ear.
Maybe do ask if she can do some reprogramming.
So that's how it is, Major. Think it over while I try to hack this elevator and get us back to the surface.
Uh-huh. Paying attention now, dickbag?
Major, I have no data about this incident.
Trying to make a monkey out of me, are you? Well, join the club. Don't have any data, huh? You've always known about all this. There's a reason you're called Charless, right? You're Char a ton. Zaharov, you son of a bitch. Got an explanation? Huh?
There's nothing to explain, Major. You're just as much a Charless to me as I am a perfect stranger to you. First, Sechenov murdered me. Then he turned me into a blob of polymer goo. Then he brainwashed you and manipulated you. How could I trust either of you? That's why I pretended to be the chatting artificial librarian. I wanted to see who was who.
Yeah, well, I guess I would have done the same.
Oh, wait, hello, we're talking to our hand.
What else can we do, Sergei? You and I are friends now, and we know the truth. We need to get to Sechenov, rectify this injustice, and get revenge for
You just learned about our past.
I guess you're right.
And we're not taking it well.
Justice does need to be done.
You're a good man, Comrade Major. I hate to say this, but you're the first functional example of an ordinary link in the Collective network. On Monday, everyone who has undergone polymerization will become just as
How are you doing? How has the day been so far?
Listen, the fucking gadget, the thought device, you can just take it off.
Unfortunately, that won't help anyone. It just makes things worse.
How come?
Because all your thoughts are useless. A polymerized person's signal will be transmitted to robots and other equipment via their thought controller. But it is not what makes them a part of Collective. The thought device can be removed, but this merely prevents the wearer from being able to make calls and give orders to machines.
Yeah.
So how is Sechenov going to keep everybody under control?
It's the neuropolymer injection that makes people part of Collective. It embeds itself in the brain and connects it to the neural network once and for all. The effect of this injection cannot be undone. Everyone who gets an injection will be part of Collective.
Arm hurt, Eva is fine. The sun's popping
Was
up.
I really
that's
married?
nice.
What was my wife's name?
Ekaterina. And you aren't going to like what I'm about to tell you,
Well,
Comrade
at least the sun is out, so you get some sun, but
I doubt
that's
anything
unfortunate.
would surprise me now.
You and your wife served with the Argentum unit. Ekaterina, or Katya as you called her, was a highly qualified agent.
Hopefully you can rest it well.
As a child, she studied ballet and made significant achievements in both dance and martial arts.
Oh wow, our wife was badass apparently.
Are you trying to tell me the boss is metal twins? No way. This is total BS. The boss would never do something like that.
Oh!
Just look at me, Comrade Major. After I died, my consciousness was transplanted into this glove. After your wife died, her consciousness could not be saved. But Sechenov uploaded an imprint of her professional skills into his body.
Wow, what an asshole.
This is...
Alright, we're gonna kill Sechenov. Real bad. Our wife was badass and he stole it from us. Good. I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm still not allowed... Oh! No, I'm allowed to move slightly faster, but I'm not... Still not allowed to, like... do anything. I can't believe he stole our wife. uploaded her into the cybernetic twins.
Do you want to search for something else?
I need a bit more time here.
I mean, it's not letting me go anywhere. So, yeah, no, this isn't opening. So maybe going up does let me do something. Like, there was so much loot that I couldn't get to from what I saw. I couldn't jump or use any attacks or anything. Oh well, maybe this doesn't work out properly.
The launch of Collective is coming. We can't be late.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
She was still there. They didn't remove her model in the game there. You saw her, right?
I'm really sorry you had to go through all this.
But there were so many things still there. Okay. Yeah, something's happening.
No.
Elevators.
Not now. Not here.
Oh, oops. Well, that's a shame. I'm going back to Dreamland. No. I'm just going back to Dreamland. It's fine, Danla. Oh, look. Everything is fine and nice. Oh, we're back to where we kinda ended last time here, huh? Okay. So the voice we've been hearing has been our wife. Then I guess, oh, this is bloody and great.
We are all monsters in the dark, my boy. How many times have we talked about this?
And we're back to having our bunny body or whatever.
Each book from my father's library was nothing but a fragment of the knowledge I sought. I've spent an entire life putting those fragments back together, juxtaposing each scientific fact. And once I'd completed the puzzle,
what was that?
I found a book that now prevents me from sharing my knowledge.
You know,
It's human greed and human people have no time to dedicate themselves to science. On the other side of the world, they're busy playing with money. And on this side, they're playing with the power of the masses. Science, shattered to pieces by the husks of books no one has ever read. None of the social systems that exist now allow humanity to fully evolve. They are all
good. Neat. What?
Get rid of it and let robots toil for us. Get rid of inequality and the lie of communism. Give people freedom of choice.
Okay.
Accelerate evolution. Share our knowledge with everyone and combine our minds into a single great collective. Then science will start to flow within the minds of all the citizens of a unified nation. A great scientific union that encompasses the entire globe. Collective is the hand of goodness, and it is ready to embrace all mankind.
Boy, okay.
Lift up your head and open your eyes, my boy. You understand?
Oh, okay. Apparently that let me leave. So, let me guess, she's dead?
Dr. Sechenov just held a press conference in which he completely denied rumors about civilian robots malfunctioning at Facility 3826. The facility is back to full operational capacity.
Finally back.
Granny Zena.
You took a real pounding, didn't you? You were pretty close to staying there for good.
Where?
You tell me. How am I supposed to know where you are when you're on the bloody rampage? You were a nice boy when my daughter was around, but ever since she passed away, you do nothing but sulk and fly off the handle at the drop of a hat. Nothing but blood and ripped off heads everywhere. Disgraceful.
What's your daughter got to do with me?
My Katinka. Our Katinka. They played hell with your memory, Sonny.
Lady, what are you talking about?
She was my daughter, but she was your...
Ekaterina Nechaeva, codename Blesna, member of the Argentum Spec Ops squad. So you must be...
Your mother-in-law, you stupid ignoramus. You worked for Sechenov until those Bulgarian terrorists blew you up. Katya didn't make it. Then Sechenov turned you into a monster.
Yeah, I may have heard something about that.
Why are you just sitting there if you already knew. I've been keeping an eye on you ever since. I figured there must be some humanity somewhere in you.
Sorry, lady, but you figured wrong. My past, my present, it's all gone. Wait, where's Larissa?
She's everywhere. You scattered her to the four winds.
Oh, good.
Fuck. You got a gun, lady.
Does it look like I don't have one? What would you like?
Anything'll do. I just need to blow my head off.
Oh,
Great
ow.
idea. Just blow your own damn brains out and be done
Stand
with
down,
it.
lady.
Then Sechenov can turn everyone into mindless meatbags. First the Soviet Union, then the rest of the world.
Fine, I get it.
If you get it, then get up. I'll give you weapons, lots of them. But only if you promise me you'll put that freak down once and for all.
Man, Grandma's scary. Mother-in-law is scary.
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Listen to your elders, Major. Comrade Sechenov's deeds demand vengeance.
What is this shit, Sergei?
It is me, Zinaida. Chariton Zaharov.
Chariton, you devil. You're alive.
Wow.
Sense, an evil wizard turned me into polymer goo.
Wait a fucking minute. Are you telling me you've known Granny Zena this whole time?
Keeping secrets can be very useful, Major. They haven't let us down yet.
Useful to who? You keeping secrets is letting me
Sechenov
down.
must be off his rocker if he's doing this kind of stuff to people. Wait a second. What about Katya? Katinka? Could she still be alive?
It's possible, but in what state? Just look at me. I'm not sure I'm better off, but I don't have hard data at this time.
I'm begging you, Sergei. Sechenov has to die.
Yeah, let's not tell
Jeez,
him her.
back already.
Let's not tell her.
Critters. What the hell is going
Let's
on?
not tell her her wife or her daughter might be in the ballerina twins.
Dicks who claim to be noble Avengers. On the other, I've got a Soviet scientist and member of the Academy who wants to enlighten all mankind and use me to get rid of assholes. According to the manipulative dicks, that is.
Not letting finger session. I had enough of this game. Okay, I got to make a choice here? Ah, fuck it. Show me. Hi, Hoy. Hi, Lilith.
Whatever, lady.
Lilith, don't let you lay down exactly on the keyboard again, huh? You didn't wanna keep watching the cutscene, did you? Huh? You wanted to skip the cutscene and get to the action. Huh, you little scamp. Lilith, take the shot. No, Lilith, don't take the shot. Don't lay down on the keyboard again. She already did. I think she might have skipped a little bit. Okay, you don't need to move your head to make sure it remains on the keyboard as I move it away from you. Fucking scam.
Why don't you show me what's in that
Now
arsenal
you're
of yours?
talking, Sonny.
Okay, honey, you're... Lilith, du ligger akkurat på tastaturet. Du kan ikke ligge i tastaturet, vennen. Vennis. She's hard at work, yeah. At sabotaging. Alright, well... I guess we might have missed out on whatever was down in that place then.
Honey.
Oh. Okay.
I am extremely worried about you. I think you may be in danger.
What do you mean? The break room isn't safe anymore.
No, handsome. My room will always be safe for you. I won't let anyone in as long as you.
Funny if it just kept the entire place on fire, yeah.
Your glove. It is manipulating you. Take it off before it's too late, and we'll be together till death do us part.
Oh, man. I'm sick of you going on about the glove.
But I'm right, darling.
Yeah, you just want to murder me. Not gonna happen.
How could you even think that, sugar? I only kill pathetic, horny little pipsqueaks who try to enter me.
Oh,
when all I want is you.
How many times do I have to tell you to stop killing people?
But that's beyond me, sugar. I can't help myself.
Then you'll have to deal with the glove until you can.
You should forbid her from telling you to remove the glove.
You see? He is turning you against me. Oh, sneaky manipulator. Darling, take off the disgusting thing right now.
Listen, can you spare me your maniacal ramblings? This place has already gone to hell.
Whatever you say, Master. Just enter me often and keep punishing me.
So yeah, I really missed you, Nora. Totally. Yeah. Let's get rid of one stack of those, and I don't need the PM ammo. That's probably enough rocket launcher ammo and such. I should probably get a couple more mediums. There we go. I don't know what's gonna happen, so let's take out the good old reliable shoddy. Where are we? We are somewhere. Oh, are we back at like the lab area? Piggies! Aw. Hi, piggies. Oh. We're just high up in the air somewhere?
Come on, Sergei. Vengeance awaits.
Don't rush me. One thing at a time.
I would prefer that we reach Sechenov before Collective is updated and it is too late to change anything, in case you don't like his answers.
Okay, you know what? We'll probably end it here, and we'll spend all of tomorrow trying to finish the game, potentially. Yeah, I think that's the best then. But yeah, that's a lot of things to swallow. I'm sad that we didn't get to go through the... I kind of expected us to have to like either fight out of there or at least get to play and go in and do things there, especially with how much loot there was apparently in there. Like, I don't feel like I was able to go and get anything there. Yeah, I have a few saves I could go, so... Duckland, Lighthouse, Lighthouse. Like, I could go back here, and I could see, but I feel like I wasn't really able to get anything there. So either I'm fucked up and there was actually things I could have gotten there, or it's just like teasing you with stuff and maybe going back later at some point. Yeah, I suppose, but yeah, I'm not gonna try and like go back. I'm just gonna live with it. What percentage am I on now? Because we completed 2 more today. We are on 44. Oh boy! So I need to get to 35. I need 4 more achievements. Am I gonna get 4 more achievements? I can get that one. That one is guaranteed. This one, I don't know what the neuropolymeric launch module is, or if it's just me throwing stuff with the glove. I might have to try. So that's 2 more guaranteed that I could probably get. Man, it's so much more difficult when you have to also account for the DLC. Because, like, I need 4 more dead bodies. Which I don't know if there were any there, but if I can get that one, that's pretty decent. I doubt that I'm getting 14 more chirpers. Upgrade the Klosha and Secretary to max. Okay, I can probably do that. Upgrade. I don't have those weapons. I'm hoping those... I'm guessing those are... I'm guessing those are DLC weapons then. Okay, good. Glad that's a thing. Craft consumables of every type. Okay, I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It says there's 8. Okay, let's just create. I have to fucking do. Really? I have to do them 1 and 1 like this? They really didn't want you to do this fast, huh? Alright, that's 2. Three. Yeah, I do not have those 2 weapons at all. Klusha and Secator. I hate that DLC. I got achievements. Because I might not even be able to get this one even though I'm making items. Because I don't have access to anything that is specifically DLC. Okay, so it doesn't care about the DLC ones that it looks like. It just cared about me being able to create the basic ones. Okay, good. That's good. Otherwise I would have been in trouble. Alright, what is something else I could do? Fully upgrade myself? The polymer stuff, maybe? I think I'm mostly upgraded, right? Okay, I have 801. Okay, upgrade that. This is fully upgraded. No, I don't want... I wanted to upgrade. Okay, there was no achievement for having everything fully upgraded, it seems. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Can I upgrade the Fat Boy at all? No. Fully upgraded. Okay, Kalash fully upgraded. Fully upgraded. Okay, so all of these are not fully upgraded. Snowball, I'm pretty sure, and Swede. The Railgun can't be upgraded. PM, did I fully upgrade it? No. I don't have enough of that resource apparently. Oh, go back, I guess. There we go. Alright, we did some upgrades. There we go. So how are we looking now? We're getting that. 46%, okay. 46. Sorry that I'm not doing much else and that I said I was going to end, but I'm trying to figure out if I can like get the achievements so I can get to 50, because I need to get to 50. Ultimate Storm. Destroy 15 enemies using the neuropolymeric launch module. Is that like the spread stuff and then like... Because I have 13 out of 15, but I'm not sure how to get that one. Is one of them called specifically that? Neuropolymeric launch. None of them are called that. Like I have the polymeric jet. Or is it just that I need to kill things specifically just with the glove? If that's the case, I can get rid of the frostbite and get... yeah, I'll get this one back, I guess. Mass telekinesis, I can... No, that was the one. Okay. Yeah, so we'll do that. So, if it is that I have to specifically kill things with it, I guess, maybe. Because it doesn't specify anything else. It just says kill things with the launch module. And then it seems like there's just a lot of DLC ones after that. Yeah. So yeah, one of the earliest ones I otherwise can do is Strike, which is that I kill Hedgie without ever attacking. I have to essentially make him roll into all the statues instead of attacking him, which I could probably do if I just speed through the beginning again. But I do have to do an entire starting facility again to do that, don't I? Oh, that's gonna take a lot of time. I really hope I can get the Necromancer one. That there is 4 more people inside this building. If there isn't, I think I'm screwed and we'll have to replay a lot. But yeah, alright, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks to everybody who came by. Thank you, Christian, Wolfie, and Donla for hanging out. Hope you all enjoyed. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe it's the finale tomorrow with Atomic Heart. We'll have to see. Depends on how all of this goes and how my achievements look like after. And if it just ends and I can't go back. If it ends and I can go back to the world, maybe I can like figure out a way to go to. Maybe they unlock all the places so you can go to them again. You never know. But yeah, thanks now. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good one. And yeah, have a good rest of the day, morning, evening, whatever it is in your time zone. Bye bye now.